to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, the past week's weather has been kind of a little bit of a, let's say, up and down roller coaster ride a little bit, but later on this week, we're really going to get into the fall pattern as far as temperatures are concerned, and that's really going to turn on the bite because the water temperatures are slowly coming down due to the longer nights, but with the cooler days and the lack of sun, it's going to be even more of a dramatic drop in water temperatures, and that's going to really turn on the bite, not only for the walleyes, but also for the perch that many of you have been waiting to happen. As far as the bite is concerned around here this past week, the lakes that were producing walleyes up in the northeast include Wabae, Bitter, Opitz, Pius, Midland, Reed, Indian Springs, Clear, Dry Lake by Clark, Stink, and then a few being caught at Goose as well. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes include Dry Lake by Willow Lake, and that seems to be probably one of the best lakes right now. Thompson, Ponset, Whitewood, Oakwood, Spirit, a few being caught there, 81 Ponds, Sinai, and then also a few being caught at Island, Brant, Vermilion, and then also Twin. What are guys doing to catch the walleyes? Really nothing changes has occurred over the past week. A lot of people are using spinners with crawlers. Slow Death has been working really well, covering a lot more water, looking for those active fish. Other people are snap jigging, also pulling crankbaits in many of the lakes and rivers. And then also people are using jigs and minnows, and then also throwing swim baits. And don't forget about the jig and twister tail. You can never go wrong with a twister tail. Then as far as the perch bite is concerned around here, a lot of people's attention has been really shifted to the perch bite. And in some lakes it's taken off, and others it hasn't. The main lake, Big Stone, a lot of fish being caught up there. A lot of sub 10-inch fish being caught. So if you're looking for a place to take your family, your kids, that's the place to go. Other lakes included that produced perch this past week include Pius, Stink, Dry Lake by Clark, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, and that's been doing quite well. A lot of nice quality fish out of there. And then also Thompson, Ponset, Sinai, Whitewood, 81 Ponds, and then also a few being caught at Island. Now, what are the guys doing to catch the perch? Again, nothing real dramatic or nothing real, tough to use. A lot of Pilkies, Haleys. The Shiny Hiney has produced some perch, and we haven't talked about that in quite a while. The Clam Wonderbed Pinhead Minnows that you can only find here at Dakota Angler has also been producing a few perch as well. Otherwise, an ice jig underneath a bobber also works. Now, what bait are they using? A lot of small minnows, but also waxworms and maggots seem to be doing the trick. So keep that in mind this upcoming week. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to shift our focus a little bit and actually jump a couple of months and jump seasons to talk about the Dakota Angler Ice Institute. The reason why we're going to do it is that just recently we launched our own website dedicated to the Ice Institute. So if you're looking for any information about the dates, the vendors that are going to be there, the speakers, and also if you're a vendor that you would like to, take advantage of the show to sell your product, the website is the way that you're going to want to go. What address of the website is DakotaAnglerIceInstitute.com. Again, DakotaAnglerIceInstitute.com. If you can't remember that, you can also get a link off our website at DakotaAngler.com, or feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. But the Ice Institute this year is going to be bigger and better than ever. 15 new vendors, and at this point anyway, at least 15 new vendors have already signed up that have never been there before because they want to be a part of a growing show. It is now the second largest show in the nation, and it's thanks to you and your support. So again, November 11th through the 13th here at the Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center. You're not going to want to miss it, folks. Mark it on your calendars. Share it with your friends, your family, anyone interested in ice fishing. That's the place that you're going to want to be. It's the only place you're going to find all these different vendors, all the larger vendors as well, clam, otter, Markham, Eskimo, you name it, they're all going to be there. It's just going to be a great weekend of fun, a great weekend to talk ice fishing. Again, if you have any questions, give us a call at 605-336-9132 or check out the new website, DakotaAnglerIceInstitute.com. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like to have your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report and be able to brag a little bit to your friends and family, feel free to send it to me. Send it to Todd@DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And before we end this week's report, as you can see behind me, folks, we still have plenty of open water fishing equipment on hand here at the store. Some of the bigger box stores are already switching over to ice fishing equipment, and they're, honestly, there's a lot of good fishing yet to be had over the next month or two. So if you're looking for something open water, make sure you stop on by here at the store. Or if you can't make it to the store, check us out online at dakotaangler.com, because all our inventory, everything you see here at the store, is on our website. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week. And again, thanks for watching. Stay healthy, and folks, stay safe.